Hello and welcome Facebook Live. I'm John Hawk. I'm the Chief Operations Officer for Nevada State High School. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that you need to know before school starts. I'm going to try to focus on getting ready for college, but also tickle in there a little bit of high school too. And in middle school and elementary school, this also applies. But some of it you'll know is really not going to apply to you if you're in elementary or middle school. But the first thing I've got for you is when school starts, get a map of where you're going. I mean, it's so essential. Finding out where you're going, the classroom number that you're going to attend, especially in college, is huge. And our kids here at Nevada State High School, we're an early college program, and getting to know where you go is so important. And we're going to need to know that for the UNLV 2-week course that's coming up here Monday, August 14th at Nevada State High School, and we'll be down at UNLV. So get that map, know where you're parking, know where you're going. The second thing I've got for you here is getting there 15 to 20 minutes early. Well, in order to get there 15 to 20 minutes early, you're going to have to leave the house early. So get the people that are going to be ride sharing with you, get them together, make sure that you guys are all committed to getting there early. Important, when you get there early, super huge importance, make sure that you understand that it's okay to socialize and interact with people. We have some questions, and if you do have questions, I'm going to ask you to tap down or tap on your phone. Make sure that you push out those questions. I can get those answers right here, Facebook Live with John Hawk at Nevada State High School Chief Operations Officer. So let's see what we have here. Shelby McCready, I believe she's joined us, and Haley. Christy has joined us. And Christy, you got a question? Go ahead and shoot it out to us. What do you have for us? All right, let's take a look here. Christy, I'm looking for your question, just having a hard time finding it. Let me kind of scroll around here and see what we've got. No sad faces for the Facebook Live today, please. All right, so let's see if we can find out where the questions are. We'll push them out to you. Let's look at the third thing, that when you get there early. Oh, Haley, you've got a question. What materials should we bring? Well, first of all, in any classroom setting, bring a piece of paper, bring yourself a pencil, bring yourself, be ready, be well rested. And most of the information we're going to supply to you on the first day, and that'll be in your course syllabus, but don't be afraid to, like I said, bring that pencil, bring the paper, and bring yourself, get ready, and be prepared to work. I would also bring some sort of folder so that you can push in items that you have distributed to you at our course. And that goes for any college class and or high school class. Let's see what else we have. So we have a map. We know to get there early. I would say allot yourself 15 to 20 minutes early. If you're there early and everything goes successful on the ride there, I'm going to suggest that you go ahead and start the socialization part of your experience, especially at Nevada State High School. So get to know people. And there's nothing wrong with introducing yourself. Do not be afraid, and put yourself out there. I think that that's always important. And getting to know the dates. The dates at the school are huge. We have a date card, and in fact we use a learning management system called Moodle, and our Moodle posts our date card. And so get to know those important dates. We have a car wash our first week, and so whether you're at the traditional public school, you're at Nevada State High School, get to know what dates are hugely important at your school. And we also have Picture Day, which is our final day, and that's that final day of the 2-week course is going to be the second week, and it's going to be on Friday. So we'll have the Picture Day people coming in. We'll also post information online about ordering your pictures and getting ready. But again, this is all about academics, but here not only do we focus at Nevada State High School about academics, but we also focus on the social aspect at Nevada State High School and the personal responsibility. So get involved and start building your relationships through the social aspects. Look, the fifth thing that I can offer to you is be cautious with relationships, especially with relationships. The relationship's a two-way street. In your relationships with anybody and new people that you meet, be cautious about starting the relationship too early, meaning that you jump right in. This is my best friend in the world. Her and I we hit it off. It's so important that we got to see each other. We're going to text all the time and it's perfect. Be careful, but always test yourself with relationships. Ask yourself, does this person or does this relationship, does it make you two better people? So test that against that question. I think it's a huge, important question that you get to know that other person, and then you always asking yourself, does it make me a better person? So let's see. I'm going to encourage you. What materials, Haley, we answered that one. UNLV has a great student union too. Yeah, I agree with that. Food is awesome there. So make sure you bring a little bit of money with you too. That's a little bonus bring to the 2-week course for Nevada State High School, because they do have locations that you can eat during this at the student union. So let's review. 5 things that you need to bring. And if you've got questions, go ahead and tap down and push those questions out to us. Be able to answer those for you. But 5 things you need to bring. The first, I say, find a map of where you're going. Get your whereabouts, know what your classroom number is, know exactly where you're going. The second thing, get there early, 15 to 20 minutes early. In order to get there early, it doesn't mean speeding to get there. Be cautious, be safe, but get there early means getting on the road earlier. The third thing is know your due dates. Know what is important at your school. What are the important due dates? For example, we have that car wash at the first week of the 2-week course, which is mandatory. But there are ways that we can work with you through selling tickets and helping out the school with supplies and things. We also ask parents to get involved and volunteer. 4, open yourself up to new relationships. And then the 5th thing is, how long were we going to be there? Great question, Angelica. Let me get to that 5th thing. The 5th and final thing was be cautious with your relationships. Make sure they make you a better person. All right, so the way the 2-week course at Nevada State High School works is we're going to have you there from 7 in the morning until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The latter part of the afternoon, I believe we have it at 2:15. Now, the first day you're going to be there for that full amount of time because Dr. Wendy Hawk and myself are actually going to be giving a transitions presentation to the whole entire student body and of new students. But the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the 2-week course, we have sessions afterwards where you can get help and support. So it is very likely you'll be able to knock out of there at about 2:15, 2:30, rather than having to stay the entire time. But if you want to, you can stay with our student government, the SUNS HS, Student Union of Nevada State High School, and they will be aware that you're going to be coming and you can receive support. Now those supports after school, great time for you guys as groups to get together because you'll have your presentations. That answered your question. So do we need a specific folder for the 2-week course? No, you don't. In fact, find one that suits you. And will we need a black binder? Is that required? No, that's not required at this particular time. No, we don't require that unless you've seen it on Moodle somewhere, but I'm not familiar with that. We're holding you to a white or a black binder or anything like that. Where at UNLV? We're going to be in the student union at UNLV, and that student union is on Maryland Parkway. And if you're coming from Tropicana, it's going to be on your left-hand side. You'll see the Greenspun building, and then tucked away right across the street, you'll see a Bagels, Einstein Bagels, and right across the street on the right-hand side is Einstein Bagels. On the left side of the street is the Greenspun building, and tucked away just behind that is the student union. And that's where we're going to be meeting for our 2-week course. See if we got another one here. What is the NSHS was the best thing? Oh, that's a great one. Has happened to me. I love it. Yes. Aspect of your time here. Shelby's got a question. The 2-week course was probably the most fun and most informational. Yes, very good. Yes, I agree. Moodle's very helpful. I agree with that too. Follow your Moodle. Moodle's going to post all this information that we're talking about right now. Moodle will have all the information up there for you. And if you're not familiar with where to find it on Moodle, or if the general public is looking for our Moodle account, the outward-facing Moodle account without having to log in, you'll find information on our page at class.earlycollegenv.com. Again, that's class.earlycollegenv.com. For the new students, you're still transitioning into the class.earlycollegenv.com. You're going to be following that same information on your Moodle registration, which is registration.earlycollegenv.com. Again, that's registration.earlycollegenv.com. All right, see if we've got any more questions. Great participation today. This is wonderful. Where can we find the important dates for the car wash and other things like that? Are they online somewhere? You can actually, we posted information about the car wash through our Facebook and social media, but we also push that information out, and information can be found on our website. You will also, and I note this, we had posted this up on Moodle, so just scroll down a bit because there may be some articles or postings that we posted to the forum at theclass.earlycollege or registration.earlycollege, but you can find them at the social media, you can find them on our website, at our blog, and you can also find the car wash information on the Moodle. And we'll also present this information to you at the first day of the 2-week course. Good question. Thanks, Sarah. How long will we be there? We got that one answered. Let's see. Yep, we had that one. Were there any more questions as I go through these? They talk about the portfolio in the 2-week course, but not required still in study skills. Yes, this portfolio will still be required for study skills and part of your transitions grade, but not, you'll be setting things up in the 2-week course. You'll be taking the Engage survey, and all of that stuff will be laid out for you. If it's identified that it's required for the portfolio, then you'll need to note that and as an important item to keep. Yeah. Do we have any other questions out there? Yeah, maybe one other. Let's see if we can get one or two others in before we sign off here. But this is great stuff, great participation. I really want to thank for everybody for joining in. Let's see, I think we've got one more that we're trying to hit, and I may have passed through. Looking at my computer. Let's see here. Do we get extra credit for bringing in every family member's car? I like that. Well, you'll get a lot of work, but extra credit, the answer is no. But make sure you sell your 5 tickets. That will be a bonus to helping you out with your participation at the 2-week course and for the car wash. So, good question. I like that. They'll have some clean cars at your house too. All right, I think we've got one other question. We're gonna wrap it up here after this question here. And again, I want to thank everybody for joining. If you have any other ones, do we need to bring a backpack? You know, I'm gonna say no. I wouldn't bring a backpack the first day. They're just clunky. They're gonna get in the way. You're gonna be hauling them all over the place. I mean, the stuff that you're gonna need, let's go through that again. I really think are important. You bring a folder so that you can keep the paperwork that we give to you. I believe that bringing sheets of paper would be great. You don't need to bring a ton of paper, just a very simple 3-ring binder, maybe even just a small hardcover notepad to write information down, important things, and bringing, of course, writing utensils. Those are going to be the basics and the need. And after the first day, you'll know exactly what to bring. It's going to be a lot of sharing, a lot of participation, interaction. It's going to be a great time at the 2-week course. This is your head start to college. And so for those of you that have been following along, we've also talked about things that are going to put you in a position to be successful at your own traditional school. I want to thank everybody for following along. Thank you so much for the audience for participating with us today. And welcome to Nevada State High School.